Good morning. Good Sunday morning, and it's actually sunny out today, and it's not snowing, thank goodness. So I told you this week we were going to do a real short video on how to turn just a regular paper sack, any size, into a cute little round basket. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay, so how we're going to start is using this paper bag. And I'm just going to show you how to take this paper bag and turn it into that little basket. So the first thing I'm going to do, you can use any size bag you want, small or big. So we're going to take this bag and we're going to cut it. Now you can see there's a fold in this side and a fold in this side. So this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to take this and we're just going to cut the bag up the side and we're taking the bottom off. The next thing we're going to do is take one of the pleats that's inside and cut it down the center. And this is the start to our bag. Okay, so step 2. Now you're going to need to sew your side seams. Now we're going to sew here and here. That's where we had cut. This one I've already sewn, so it makes it easier. You can see I've just sewn the 2 side seams here, and this top part is open. The next thing we're going to do is take these 2 side seams and fold them to the back. And get some sort of a tacky glue. And I started using this power grab and I really like it, except for it's so thick. I just put it on something and use a Q-tip. And you're just going to glue these edges down really quickly. And you may have to get inside these seams so it all lays down really nice. Whoops. And this will dry clear, so it won't really matter. And you just hold it down until it dries. And we do the other side, same way. Okay, so the next step, after you've glued it down, you've sewn your sides, you're going to decide, do you just want it to be a plain color bag, or are you going to want to whitewash it, or maybe use a different color wash of different color paint. And with that, actually all you're going to do is just water down your paint a little and just kind of just dry brush it on both sides, let it dry. After you've got the paint on, just kind of open this up a little so it doesn't stick together. Let it dry or use a hair dryer and it dries really quickly. Okay, so after you've decided whether you're going to paint it or just leave it plain, then what I've done is on some of my bags, I decided what I was going to use them for. So like this one could be Mother's Day or just for a spring party or something. The sheep, maybe the rabbit for Easter. So you can either just stamp them at this point, or you could even use some transfers on the front. I used a small piece of transfer there and a small piece here. So after you've gotten those put on and done, I'm going to take this one to show you. Here you go. You've got it sewn, you've got it painted, you've got it glued down, and now you've got it stamped. So now the trick is you're going to push your hand into the bottom of this bag, and it is going to make it look rounded. It's almost like a box bottom, but it really comes out more rounded. You can see the bottom of this. And if you put something round that fits in there, it helps pushes it in. And then you have this bottom. So now I'm going to put the top around here, and you can use any type of a ribbon. You could just leave it plain. I'm going to use a sari silk, which I really love using. That's S-A-R-I. And actually, I think I bought this on Etsy. So I'm just going to take some of my really nice tacky glue here and just go around the top edge of this. And it's also going to help secure the 2 ends that we just glued down. So I'm just going to take my sari silk and just attach it. So just coordinate your colors with what the occasion is and what you've stamped or transferred, put on your bag. Here at the end, just tack it together. This actually does dry fairly quickly. Okay, so when that's done, what I'm going to do is take a big pokey thing, and I left mine in my shop, so I'm using our wonderful thermometer here. And where you have the flap that's been folded over, it's your heaviest part. And I'm just going to make a little hole. And then on this side too, just under the ribbon. There we go. And what I'm going to use, and you really could use anything. You could even use ribbon, twine, anything. I really love this paper wire. And I think I got this on Amazon, so I'm just going to cut a piece of this and stick it in through this side coming up. And I want just about, if you can see this, about this much sticking up. And then I'm just going to roll it around, and this is going to be my handle. You can see that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. From the outside in, just push this in here. And then just come up a little way so you have enough room again to wrap it around. Now you could add anything to this, or you could just leave it. On this large one I did, I added more sari silk and just glued that on there as I went. On this one I'm just going to leave it plain. Okay, and then we have one final step. And you know, if I was if I was using transfers, I'd be using a dark wax, but I just stamped this, so I'm just going to use a little bit of my gator hide, but use any sealer you like. And I am just going to put it all over the bag, even over the sari silk. And if you want to, after you've painted it, you could even lightly sand it too. And then just fill it full of some raffia like I did with some of these. And all of your goodies. And that's it. Quick and fast. Thanks, guys.